Alright guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our Romance 14 Shu-Han, baby. My volume up? Okay. So before I start, right? We're gonna have a new run. Probably in 2 weeks. 2 weeks out for Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, right? Yesterday, the Takamasa run, I mean, I think that's already done. Like, I don't think anybody can contest us in that, so I'm just going to move on, go to the next run. I'll have a post for it on Friday. So if you're watching this, Friday is when I usually have posts for community runs or whatever, so this Friday I'll have a post for it. I don't know the specifics just yet, but I do know that we're not gonna use any confuse in the next run. So if you play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, then you know that not having confuse, even if you played it a little bit, you understand how strong of a tool that is. So not having that is probably gonna change how that game plays. It is gonna change how the game plays, because I know that it does. So like I said, I'm going to have an announcement for the next run on Friday. And I'm either going to cap it at 12 or 15. So make sure that if you want to be a part of that run, make sure you get your officers submitted by then. Remember, no confuse tactics. I'll have it in the post as well, but that means super confuse. You know, if you have a super tactic, a golden tactic that has confuse as part of it, none of that shit. So yeah, that'll be on Friday. We've got two problems right now. First thing is that my attack towards the Central Plains has amounted to nothing. This does not look good. The second problem is that the bulk of our forces are stranded in Tianshui, so we've got to get supplies out here. And Hanzong is just a mess. You know, most of our forces are over here on the other side of the mountains. And we've got a lot of troops surrounding Hanzong. So this doesn't look good. I'm going to try to get reinforcements up here. I'm going to get reinforcements up here as soon as I can, but I don't know how we're going to hold this. I think the gates... The thing is, gates are really fucking strong in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Stupidly strong, okay? They're way too strong. And this has been a thing since forever, you know? You know, the novel focuses on Hualao being such a difficult gate to take. And since the beginning, the devs have taken that idea, that part, and ran with it, you know? They've ran with it for all gates. They're like, okay, Hualao is formidable. We're going to make all the gates insanely formidable. Not just formidable, insanely overtuned, okay? So, even 3,000 is pretty damn strong. I don't know what the Outlander unit's going to do. I don't know if they're going to retreat or advance. We'll see. But I'm more worried about these forces right here. They're marching through kind of uncontested. We got Fukuyan out there to try to get his redemption. Fukuyan needs redemption. I really don't know who can back him up. The idea is to trigger a duel. Like we did last weekend, we triggered a massive fucking duel. With Lu Shang. Lu Shang's final service. Lu Shang's final service, saving our armies. And I know what you're thinking. Final service? Does that mean that he's dead? He's dead to me. Alright? He might not be dead to you, but he's dead to me. Alright, so anyway, we're going to send Madai out there. Madai doesn't have Snake, right? It's your fault for not giving... Alright, Zetro. Let's not point any fingers, alright? Let's not start pointing fingers. I know emotions are high. Nobody liked it. I didn't like it. But it is what it is. It went the way of Grimnir? Yeah. Fu Quan's duel record is not great. Well, speaking of apostles, false apostles, there's Young King himself. I love how your character abandons us and then you are sticking around just to talk trash. You'd be like, yeah, so you don't have any duelists. Young King's like, hey, I can't help but notice that you don't have any duelists. That might be a problem. No shit. Oh yeah, let me see who's in here tonight, man. I didn't even fucking check the chat. Pony Bro's here. Young King is here. We know that Zetra's here. He's waving the finger of scorn around. Ancient Warrior's here. No Confused, no problem. Yeah, not a fan of it anyways, yeah. I've been wanting to cut Confused, but I play, you know what I mean? Like, it's a YouTube channel, so... Like, I don't play with Confused myself. If I'm playing this game, I'm Nobunaga's Ambition, I don't play with Confused. But it's like you're running a YouTube channel, so you can't just play with, like, your set of rules all the time. But for this one, we'll play a little bit. Consider having Han Zong. Okay, I'll consider it. What's up, Toby? Toby, your character performed well yesterday. Toby Sonata, bro, you did pretty good. Your character did very well in Nobunaga's Ambition yesterday. When units route, their loyalty always drops. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. You've been having a bad day? Alright, it's alright, Zetro. Were you abandoned by one of your most stalwart supporters as well? You know? Lu Shan was like Rorschach and Watchmen, you know? He saved us before. Lu Shang saved us before, just like Watchmen, when he's overlooking the city. You guys remember that in the comic or the movie when he's overlooking the city? You know? The enemy was at the gates again, and I looked up and I said, Lu Shang, save us! Save us, Lu Shang, as you have done before! And Lu Shang said, no. And he just walked away. He whispered no, and then he walked away, just like Rorschach in the movie. Abandoned. You think if Han Zhong falls, you are screwed? Well, I have news for you. We're actually in a lot of trouble. Okay, I play a lot of Three Kingdoms scenarios. I know it's not popular, but call me crazy. But in a game that has Three Kingdoms in the title, in every installment, I actually play a lot of Three Kingdom start dates. So right now, we are in so much trouble. Because once Gongsun Zhuang is gone, I think I said Zhuang. Gongsun Yuan. Doesn't roll off the tongue for me. So once he's gone, and Wei has time to accumulate their power, you have a couple of years. This is the Yuan Shao problem. This is why Cao Cao goes after Yuan Shao, right? This is the reason he goes after him. Because you can't allow somebody to have Hebei and consolidate their power in any of these games, but in the grand strategy ones especially. Once Hebei once a force, which is usually Wei or Yuan Shao, depending on when you're playing, is allowed to just sit back and build up, they can start this pipeline of soldiers from the north. Just a huge pipeline of soldiers, and they never stop. They never stop. So as time goes on, the situation gets more and more desperate. We are going to be slowly outnumbered. Sao Rui is at 400k, which is, honestly, it's not that bad. But I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about Wu. In this game particularly, Wu's front is not set up to hold off against Wei. They're just... Every Romance of the Three Kingdoms, you have to see how good the ocean is. And that'll tell you how good Wu's survival odds are. In this game, the ocean is incomplete. It's incomplete. It's an afterthought. And the AI is especially poor at it. So that means that Wu in this game cannot hold off Wei. In some games, I'm thinking Romance 9, for example. In Romance 9, Wu can hold off Wei forever. They can decimate them on the ocean. But we're talking PS2 era, where AI could at least be competent. In this game, because the Navy stuff is so much of an afterthought, and Sun Quan's senile, they're going to collapse. That's what I'm worried about. They start to collapse, we're going to have to defend more fronts, and then we'll collapse afterwards. So we need to push right now. Now is the time. Now is the time. But yeah, we've got a lot of problems. We've got a lot of problems. I tried to push into Sinye. I don't know if it was a bit premature. But, I mean, the capital looks... It's open right now. And again, I have to push because once these northern forces start coming down, once these transports become an everyday thing, where it's just a non-stop factory pipeline, it's really bad. It becomes almost impossible to overcome Wei. Alright, get the kid back. We have to drive this guy back. He's going for our port, I guess, to cut us off or something. I don't know. I think we're good standing right here. Like, if he wants to land on the port, I'll let him. We should be able to retake it and keep our supply line open. Because Wu bases are spread too far apart for them to defend against Wei. Yeah, it's just a tough spot. It's just the AI doesn't do very good with the pathfinding because of the way that they wanted to do supply lines in this game. The way they want to do the supply line system is cool. It's a cool way. I'm not saying that's bad. It's fine. But their AI is not set up to handle it. So go figure. Go figure. It's a neat idea, but it doesn't. The AI doesn't. Can't even handle it on a basic level. We saw that last week. We saw that last week with this. You know, they invaded here, and they should be cut off, but the AI can't even think to cut off their supply line. They don't even think to appoint somebody here to suppress this. There's holes all over it. Again, it's a good idea. The fact that Paradox is basically using this idea for their game, by expanding on it, tells you that it's a good idea. But it's not executed well. This game needed another year to cook. One more year would have made a big difference, man. Okay, so we're going to fall back, secure our supply line, then wheel about and attack. And this is an absolute shit show. I can only hope that Fu Kuian has a little bit of that dog in him. We're going to see what the Outlander does. The only weakness that Outlanders have in this game, because they're broken, beyond broken, is they don't have any demolish ability. That's their only weakness. Remember that. They have no demolish ability, and they have no sea ability. So if you're down here, Outlander units are always in boats down here. So those are your saving graces. If you're fighting Outlander units, that's it. That's all you can hope for. Everything else is a crapshoot. So we have a strong garrison here, but we have no supplies. So it's a canon event is what I'm trying to say. It's a canon event. Our forces in the north don't have any supplies. I'm not even going to watch this. Are you going to move back? Oh my god, he's dying. He never moved back. Oh, you watched the video, Toby? Yeah, you did awesome, bro. Your Toby Sanada was really, really strong. They were hoping people would buy 8 Remake without looking too deep into it. Yeah. They also had, and I mean, and this is standard practice, but they also made it very clear that, so if you got a review copy of the game, which Koei was giving them out, if you got a review code, you could not say anything that was negative about the game. So you couldn't really disparage the game at all. So I kind of knew something was bad because I applied for it. I don't know if you guys remember or if you guys were here at the time, because the timeline, in my mind, everything's all fuzzy, you know, but at the time, I applied for a review code, but you have to agree not to badmouth the game based on what you play and stuff. So to me, that set off kind of the alarms, like, oh shit, here we go, you know? Here we go with this, you know, what's the problem going to be with the game? So that's why a lot of YouTubers that you see, when the game came out, they covered it nonstop for a little bit to get their paycheck, to get their 2 paychecks, to get their coverage paycheck and to get their views paycheck, and then they dropped it. A lot of those guys knew the game was bad. They just didn't say anything. I tried to fix it, you know? I tried to fix it. I wanted to make a 8 Remake work. I tried to send these 9,000. I kept kneecapping myself. But still couldn't find a good balance for it. ROTK now? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they could do to turn the series around. The remake was a desperate push. Like I said, I said this before when they announced Remake. This is a desperation. It is a desperation maneuver because people who grew up with the series are pretty much my age or older. You're either in your early to mid 30s or you're older if you grew up with Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So they're desperately trying to get the new blood hooked. And it ain't working. It ain't working because they can't even copy a game. All they had to do was copy the homework. They couldn't even fucking do that. That's why I'm worried about Dynasty Warriors 3. That's going to be one where I'm going to have to get my hands on it and start playing it. I mean, I can't even watch videos anymore because you click on a review for a game and right away the first thing you hear in the first 5 seconds is, special thanks to X for providing me with the review copy. I'm like, alright, click off. You know? You click on a video, you're like, oh, I wonder what this guy thinks about this game. Special thanks to the folks over at blank at X for providing me with the review copy. Okay. This guy's compromised. Click off. Next person, you know. They're not going to tell you what's wrong with it. They're not going to tell you what things you need to work around. What's up, Dallas? Dallas, that's an awesome avatar. I like that photo. I don't remember it. But I like it. Liu Shan's been beaten back. Look at this. Look at this formation. Arrow people in the center, and we've got our 2 heavy lifters driving back the enemy, trying to drive back the enemy. Protect the bowmen. Protect them. Fukuyan, we needed a duel, buddy. Do surprise attacks so he stops hitting Bulkai's unit. Throw him into disorder. Yonkai, let's go! Yonkai's about to topple this 16K. Let's go, baby. He's done. You cannot pass so easily. Harm not our bowmen. Harm not our ladies. Come on. Oh my god, it's gonna come down the last hit. My lady! I have failed you, my lady. Oh, it's okay! It's okay! She's got the win button! Let's go, win button! Let's hear it for the ladies! Getting shit done as we bumble about. As we stagger about, not knowing which way is up. Suge Guo. The poison wine! What does that even do? Oh my god, it does damage? That's awesome. Remake would have Lubu's story. It's gotta have Lubu's story. If it includes Extreme Legends, Lubu's gotta have his story. Zhao Ba has escaped. We couldn't even recruit Zhao Ba. Oh, thank God we have Suge Ghoul there. Suge Ghoul saves the day. Liu Shan, save your people. Quickly. Save the supply line, Liu Shan. Only you can do this. Wu Qian's done. Can we send him some people? Masu. Banquets? Will you forget about the banquets, Masu? When did you become a drunk? She is attacking the gate. Wow. Rixin where? Oh my god. The devil returns. So there's an endless pipeline. It's just gonna keep sending troops to Chang'an, and Rixin's just gonna keep refilling his troop count. Again, this should be easy. This should be a wash. That's easy. We can hold that. I don't like this. But we don't have any supplies. Alright. I've got to really stay on top of my logistics, because my logistics are literally what keeps me alive. You know, every time I gamble and then I get destroyed. Every time I have a little fun, it's okay. As long as my logistics are good. But if I have a little too much fun and I don't have my logistics in place, then I'm just dead. Masu is still partying because we took Tianshu. I think that's his problem. He's still celebrating about Tianshu. It's like, will you forget about Tianshu? Liu Shan loves to have fun? Yeah. I'm just saying we got excited with Nobunaga's Ambition DLC and 8 Remake. Yeah. I was very excited for Romance 8 Remake. Like, that one was like that's a never again situation for me. You know what I mean? It was Koei's first time to do a remake, and I was like, okay, there's no way you can fuck up a paint job. All you have to do is paint over an old video game, right? There's no way you can fuck that up. All you have to do is copy my homework. That's all you got to do. And they fucked it up. So everything is a grain of salt from now on. It was an eye-opener too, because Romance 8 Remake's failure started to make me really think about other remakes, and how other remakes, when I look across gaming, most remakes are not good. Like, they're just not. Remasters, I talk about this at work a lot in my afternoon job, but I tell the kids there, I'm like, you know, we just need remasters once in a while. That's it. We don't really need remakes anymore. Like, stop with the remakes. Just put a new coat of paint on stuff that's 10 years old, 10 years or more, right? If you take all the classics, PS2 era, PS3 era, every 10 years, you bring it up to date with new hardware, new engine, you know, you just update the graphics. If you do that every 10 years, and you say, that'll be $50, that'll be $60, I will buy it. Every time you're like, hey, remember that game from PlayStation 4? It's on PlayStation 6 with PlayStation 6 graphics. I'll buy it. I'd rather buy that than take my chances with current games right now. I'd rather do that. We have so many, like, we have so many classics now from the Golden Age that we can literally play Golden Age games until we die. Like, you can play Golden Age games forever now. That's how big the pool is. So just remaster shit, but stop remaking shit. I guess I'll try to tell Fukuyan to run away, see if he doesn't collapse here. Lushan's got a race over. An Orochi version of... Yeah, I'm actually hoping Ancient Warrior, that's where Neo 3, that's where the Neo series is going. That's what Team Ninja's planning. Like, so I was saying this before, but Wulong's plot, the stuff that corrupts in Wulong seems like it's the same shit that corrupts in Neo. It's just called something differently because the games are thousands of years apart, right? So what I'd like to see is Team Ninja do an Orochi-style crossover in the future. Whatever, where you just have both characters. You have characters from Wulong and you have characters from Neo. I'd like to see them blend those two games together. Because I feel like that's what they're doing. When I played Wulong, I was like, I feel like you guys are seeding this corruption mechanic. You're seeding it into Wulong so that in the future you can do a crossover. So I don't know, we'll see. But I hope so. And I want a full game, I don't want just DLC. I'm sure they'll do a DLC where it's like Yukimura's saving the Han Dynasty. I'm not talking about that. I want a full game. I'd still buy a Yukimura DLC though. Don't get me wrong. Blizzard best up bad with Warcraft. Yeah, my cousin is a huge Warcraft fan, and even he's kind of cooled off on Warcraft, which is crazy to see, because he's like, you know, he's a real fucking fan. Like, that guy puts the hours into Warcraft, always has. Even he's cooled off, and he mentioned the same thing to me, something about them fucking up. I didn't know it was a remaster or a remake, whatever, but he was mentioning something about that. You see what I mean? Gates are just insane, but again, she has no demolish ability. This guy's gonna rough us up because he's gonna be able to sit there and kind of exchange a little bit. What is this? Where's this guy going? Whoa there, big fella. Is he not going into the mountains? Ninja Gaiden's too hard? I don't know about that. I mean, it's brutal, but it's not like... It's not unbeatable. Jiang Wei's the only one who can stop him. They're gonna retire Ryu? Uh-oh. This is gonna be easy wins. All you gotta do is just don't lose. Hey, that's pretty good. Solid advice. Alright, our transports are already on the way. I may have to give up on Anyang. I don't think we can take it. I'm just gonna fall back. Maybe build a camp or something. Or a pit. Can I build a pit? Pitfall. Can we put one here? Put a pitfall there. Signé is annoying to hold. Thankfully, Bokai's slowly restoring our morale. Yonkai's morale. Don't let this punk get around. Put him in disorder. There we go, 1-2 punch. Yonkai's leadership has increased to 40. Nice. Impressive, I dare say. Oh my god. Was that Wang Ping? 1600 damage volley. Jiang Wei might need backup. We don't have a lot of food. Bro, imagine losing Jiang Wei at this point in the campaign. I don't want to imagine it. Too horrible. Never mind. Don't imagine that. Imagine Jiang Wei slaying Rishin. That's better. Not sure why the devs want Ryu to take a step back. Yeah, I'm not a fan of protagonists retiring. Not in current day, buddy. Not in current day. It's a very simple formula, all right? You have protagonists that are from the 2000s. They're from the 2000s. They were written by Generation X. You're going to replace them with a new protagonist that's written by a millennial. You see the problem? Do you see the potential for a disaster? This is every game, by the way. This is every game, every TV show, every superhero, every comic, anything that you can think of. We're going to take this character from the 80s and 90s, 2000s, depending on the media. We're going to replace them with a new character. It's like, are you sure about that? You sure you want to do that? Because this character's already established back here. This guy's already got 10, 20, 30 years. He's got a foundation. You want to tear down those foundations for a new character? I don't know. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Alright, we have 2 bowman units behind us. Will that be enough to drive back the monster? We'll find out. Stay tuned. Ryu's story has been told, and it's kind of over. I mean, you could just make a new story. These are made up characters. They're fictional characters, Zetra. Make up a new story.
迷上我了吗？好吧。
是。您找我吗？我知道了，您找我吗？您找我吗？请交给我，在这里。谨遵命令。
Transports, baby. One's there. I'm full on production and recruiting right now. We might have gotten to the point where we have enough economy where we can recruit all year round. Haven't been able to do that so far in this run, but we may have crossed that threshold where now we can do that. We actually have enough economy to support, because I've been having to start and stop. You know, recruit for a little bit, and then we're in danger of going under and losing our cash, going broke, or running out of supplies, and then I have to stop. But I think we're reaching the point where we're making enough bank to just have recruiters on all year. So that's going to help. But again, it might be too late. It might be too late. Alright, Dallas, take it easy, bro. Okay, give me 27. I do love how much faster this runs on my PlayStation 5. After sticking with the 4, which, don't get me wrong, I love my PS4, but the PS5 is able to run this game. Some of these games that have that would put a strain on my base PS4, the 5 runs a lot quicker. Swing him around, bring him around. Bring it around town. Alright, fall back. Build that. Should we get a bowman unit out? I don't have any orders. God. You're gonna trade in your PS4? What? Trade in the PS4. Who? PS5 has blast processing. Me? For what? Like $10? $10 in store credit from GameStop? Bro, you couldn't pay me $10 to go into GameStop to trade in my PS4. It's a fucking nightmare going into that store. Is he gonna get back in time? He should be able to get back in time. Okay, well now you're in the way of, okay, that's fine. GameStop used to be great, yeah, but that was a long time ago, Toby. A long time ago. Did that do 48 damage? 48 damage volley? You don't even have a GameStop in your area anymore? Good. That's a boon. Start firing and don't stop firing until it's over.
有使者到访，
What the hell is this? We have 3 prisoners from Wei? Who's the middle guy? Yang Zuo. Middle guy looks goofy. This guy looks cool as fuck. Even the worst characters at least have interesting portraits in this game. Soon they'll be like Blockbuster? Yeah, good. One that I know is close to a movie theater. I've got like a GameStop around every corner. Are you serious? Oh, fucking bandits. I hope they take out the Wei units. Make GameStop great again? No, fuck those guys. Fuck them.
哎呀呀！交给我。
什么事？明白了。有什么问题吗？请交给我吧。是。当然可以。
If they close down, there will be more mom and pop stores that will sell physical media. You know how nature abhors a vacuum. And we need more mom and pops. We need more people that will just open up more physical media stores. Now, I don't think we'll get more game stores, but there'll be stores that can use that as an arm. They can use physical video games as one of their pillars of the store. Right now, they can't do that because you have a whole retailer that's focused on that pillar being video games, physical video games. But they close down, you'll see mom and pop stores that'll have physical stuff and they'll feature physical video games. They'll be like one of the places you can go and get it. And I'd rather have that. I'd rather have one single mom and pop store. One, bro. Give me one and get rid of all the fucking GameStops around me. Get rid of all of them. All of them. Give me one mom and pop store instead.
尽情欢呼吧。
Trade them all.
我出发了。
9,000. All right. Send them. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Hanzong is in danger. Now we got fucking bandits spawning.
动身吧。
It's not a great... You see this? Not taking any damage, bro. It's ridiculous.
遵命。谨遵命。
There's one near you. I have one that's like across town. I have one that's across town, and I shit you not, I go to that one. And it's like 45 minutes away. But if I'm going to go, like when I go to hunt for games, like I went 2 weeks ago to look for a physical copy of Gears, because my Gears Judgment has crapped out, my physical copy. And they didn't have any. They didn't have any, by the way.
好消息。
The guy was saying that ever since the PlayStation players got access to Gears, people have been buying up the physical copies of Gears, even on the Xbox. Anyway, I'd go to that one instead. And I have a GameStop 5 minutes from where I live. 5 minutes. But I drive to that store instead 45 minutes to go look for games. Wow, 588, bro. That's a pretty good cure. The trouble I've caused. Yeah, you've caused some trouble, alright. Alright, do we have enough to attack the city? Let's hope the bandits attack the Wei forces and don't beeline it towards Hanzong. How are we doing against Rishin? He's pinned down, he's restrained, he can't move right now. Keep him back, John Wei. Monster! Stay back! We should be okay. We're good. The gate's gonna hold. They're heading towards Hanzhong. God. Horrible luck. That is horrible luck. Did they send Lu Shang down yet, or is he still messing around in the north? Let's see. He was up here, right? He's up here. Wow, he's wasting away up here in Yin Yang. He's a recruiter. Sima Yi's the trainer. Sima Yi's leading a transport unit? What? Wow. They're really trying to prevent Sima Yi from taking over in Wei. They got him watching transports right now. Alright, send the bandit to deal with bandits. Zhang Ren's got dash. The only member of the team. We got a betrayal? What do you mean? Today? No. Okay. Transports are on the way. How many you got? 2,000? We need gold. Money, money, money. Okay. Get in position. Yeah, I don't think we have enough. We need more soldiers. They've got 12,000 strong. We can attack the city, but we're not going to do enough damage. How are our supplies? I'm going to have to pull somebody back. Because we're going to go through our supplies and then I'm not going to be able to deploy anymore. We're just going to be pinned down. Your new work hours, 2 to 11? Yeah, that's right in the middle of the day. Damn. That's a tough shift. It's tough, dude. It's tough to find the balance. It can be really tough to like find the balance when you have especially a shift like that, middle of the day, silver moon. That's a tough one. Plague damage. Oh, you know what? Plague damage. Officers can get sick with plague. Better check and make sure nobody's... Well, I don't think it would matter here, honestly. It might matter in Hanzong. Do we have it here? No? Okay. Alright, he's already scattered. Oh, this guy's going down the river. Okay. You can find this unit in a van down by the river. All 2,700. Let's go. Our only dasher left. Our only fast boy. Take what we can get. Okay, I think Hanzong is good. Jing is another problem entirely. I don't think we have enough power, but we're gonna try anyway. Fuck. Qiang warrior unit. Oh my god, Zhonghui. We gotta pull back. Sound the retreat. Quickly. Quickly. What's his maneuver? 27? Somebody's got to stay back. Somebody's got to stay back while we get the boats. Feng Zheng. You're going to have to watch the vanguard while we escape. Okay. Continue to fight to fucking survive. Zhonghui and his mom. Oh, his mom was there too? Damn, he's bringing his mama. What a punk. Poetic, talented woman. She's probably following up to bail him out in case he gets in trouble. Did Wu take the base that they were attacking? No? No, and they're being pushed back and they're collapsing, so. Oh my god. Why would you give Sun Jun... Wen Yang's gonna carve him up. This guy is like... He's a Lu Bu in this time period. Lu Bu level. Is that a tower unit? Why? 3,000 tower unit. God. Sun Quan's lost his damn mind. Alright, we're gonna hold against Rixin. That's no problem. This is a problem. Do not pursue Wen Yang. Yeah, it even sounds like Lu Bu. Sounds exactly the same. Alright, we should be okay there. That ram's never going to get over the mountains. We still haven't disembarked. Are you serious? Let's go, people. Get on the boats. Jiang Wei's got his tactic ready. Surprise attack. What's up, Ikari? 1,000. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, Feng Zheng. You know what to do. Disorder. Stick and run, kid. I think we're safe. So I'm gonna tell Feng Zheng to pull back. Level 2. Wow, it only took a couple years, but we got it. It only took a couple years, but we got it. All right. Everybody, get out of here. Zhang Hui's coming, and he's bringing his mama. He's bringing his mama. Teaching people tactics? Yeah, I could do that. I could have done that a long time ago, but it takes forever. More banquets? Wait. Yes, okay. I knew I had a transport somewhere. I'm like, I know I have a transport. The transporter's not back, so I'm not moving. Never mind. So yeah, like I said, our Takamasa run is done already. So on Friday, I'll be announcing our next run. So if you want to send an officer for our next run, make sure you check on Friday. That's when I'll be posting. I'll be revealing what it's going to be and then whatever rules we're going to use. The main thing that I'm using for this next run is no confuse. No confuse abuse for our next Nobunaga's Ambition run. So if you haven't played with without confuse abuse, if you haven't done that yet, let me tell you that not having that lifts a bunch of other things. A lot of archetypes come up when you take that off, because confuse abuse kind of crushes everything else under its boot. So there's a lot of things that can breathe, but the next run is going to be it's going to be tough. It was the original run that I wanted to do before the Takamasa run, so it's going to be very difficult. And then not having confuse is going to make it a little bit crazier. Like I said, I'm going to have that posted on Friday, so. Are you going to be able to run away from him? Because his maneuver's like 27. 41, I'm sorry. His maneuver's 41. I'm not going to be able to run from him. Yep, he's just going to shred them. Barbarian units, man, are insane. Okay, these two are done. What year are we going to play in? I can't tell you because it would spoil it. It would probably spoil it if I told you. Bro, please get on the boat. Please get on the boat, Feng Zheng. I don't want to lose anybody else, man. We've already lost Lu Shang, and that's one officer too much. Alright. Reinforce? Nope, more banquets. You guys are killing me with the banquets. Okay, no transports are ready right now? No. We got to get one more month of soldiers, and then we can transport again. We'll destroy these guys here. I think we're safe right now. We're pretty safe. I have to retake these hexes so we can get the transport. Let's finally get Jiang Wei. Let's get Jiang Wei some supplies finally. Do we have a transporter here? Probably not. I gotta pull somebody from the back. That's gonna disrupt our pipeline, but we have to do it. Masu be wanting to party, but you gotta say no. Yeah. He's getting a little carried away. He's still riding that Tianshu high from like 3 streams ago. He's like, we took Tianshu, we win. It's like, not exactly. We're actually losing. If Wu is losing, we're losing. Which is kind of weird. But that's what it is. If Wu's losing, we're losing. Wen Yang completely destroyed Sun Jun's unit. 14,000 was here last turn. It's gone. He ripped Sun Jun's unit apart. That's well, it's not crazy. But you would think he would take a little bit more damage. Please do something, Wu. Can you not destroy yourselves? Alright, that's a win. He's got surprise attack ready. Do that. Throw him into disorder. It didn't work. Oh, you can't throw this guy into disorder, can you? Wait, yes you can. Huh. Wu's position sucks and they want Guanling. And then Dong Zhuo wants money and women? Well, hold on. What was that about? What do you mean? Hold on. You have something on your mind there, Christian Gamer? Why did you just lump in Dong Zhuo wanting money and women? You got something on your mind, bro? Damn, Dong Zhuo catching strays for no reason. For no reason at all, Dong Zhuo is catching strays today. They want that more than... Oh, okay, okay. Alright. Sure. A grammar error, okay. Sure. Grammatical error. Definitely. Taking pot shots at Dong Zhuo. He's been in the ground. He's been in the ground for like 50 years at this point. The next run will be 1586 Soul Clan EX hard mode. Oh my god, bring your pillows. You left out bring your pillows for that run. Who is this guy? Why does he sound so familiar to me? Wang Hu. Wen Quinn's kid. Oh. Okay. He could build up. Yeah, he could do that. You know, the AI is not great. Wang Hu. Wang Hu. Yeah, that's what I said. Wang Hu. Are they running away? Yeah, that's just how his AI is. It's standard AI for him. Is our transporter here yet? No. Oh my god, how long is it going to be? He's still alive. Sun Quan's alive and well. Let's see. Sun Quan is... Oh, he's only 60. Just a kid. Alright, transport more stuff. Well, I don't want to transport more because I don't know that this guy's gonna... that he's not gonna attack me again, so... I gotta take it easy with the transporting. I get too overzealous and then Sun Quan will invade us and then cut us off. Yeah, I think one of the runs I'd like to do for Romance 14 is a Sun Quan. Sun Quan really lends himself well to a community run. Because Wu is the weakest. So if we did like a community series as Wu, where like Shu's in their prime, I'm thinking King Liu Bei of Hanzhong. An event? Oh, we get troops. We're gonna have to do extended life so that the Tiger Generals stay around a little longer. But I think something like that would be kind of cool. Extended life for the Tiger Generals and Cao Cao, of course. And then we play as the underdogs. And then give Wei and Shu more troops to start with, so they're ready to attack. And something like that could be fun, because we'd actually get to utilize the river a little bit. Normally there's no reason to, but... The old Warhorse scenario? Yeah, I had a live stream where I did that run, when it first came out. I want to say, what is that, 4 years ago now? Very old. But you can still find it. That was fun, but I just didn't like that Liu Bei's AI didn't do anything in that scenario. His starting position is weird. And he doesn't do anything, so... Wu's collapsing, man. This sucks. Nothing I can do about it. I'm not making any progress either. Are you really getting shot at by that bandit? Poor defenseless ram. That is too good. Oh, I thought he was following you. Okay, we got away. We're good. We got away. It's depressing. Guan Su of Shu has died. Yikes. Oh, are you leaving now? Okay. So you're just playing with your food. Okay. They're playing with us too. If they brought Sima to the front lines, we'd be in some shit right now. We got 50k. Who's in Jiangling? Bolvecker's holding this spot. Bolvecker's in charge of Jiangling. 73 years old. Yeah, he's getting up there. He's doing alright. Xiaomo King is here. And Shui Du is here. Xiaomo King's got Reckless, right? So does Shi Du. Okay. They need to stay here. I'm wondering, can we launch a two... We need Navy. Can we get a Navy? Admin went up, right? Train engineers, what are we at? We're at level 5. We already have access to assault ships. Okay. We don't need anything more than that then. Let's get support. Local is not great, by the way. It's not great. Local administration is not my favorite. Let's get maneuver up. We need it. Anyone else have train engineers? What did you do? Take the initiative level 2, same as Jiangwan. Okay.
好吧，
We've got 30,000 here and 50,000 here. I would like to lead 2 attacks. But I'm worried that Wu's going to backstab me as soon as I do. They will backstab me as soon as I do, right? Sun Quan is crazy enough to attack us when he should be fighting away. Not would, they will. Yeah. We can set it, you can set your watch by it, right? It will happen and you can set your watch by it. I don't need anything else. Maybe just some supplies. That's it. That's it. Some supplies.
这就出发吧。
Damn, this bandit unit's giving him some trouble. They're running back. Masu's reconquering our spots here. We're waiting. Is our transporter here finally? Still? He might have 2 more turns, man. We're running out of supplies. 19,000 supplies left. Even just sitting in the city. Do I have these people on Conquer? Maybe I forgot to put them on Conquer. No, I've got them on stuff. It's just too small of a city, man.
尽极一切。
A cannon event. You cannot sustain supplies up there, which is canon. Alright, let's get these supplies here. I might still go for it. Let's see what Wu does. I mean, you would think that they would start sending people over here, but instead what they're doing is building up to attack us. So dumb. Alright. I'm going to get some coffee real quick. If you guys should do me a favor, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. All right. Husun. Annihilator. His loyalty's probably, what, 95? Throw him in jail. We're taking down Chai Sang. Suge Dan's over here. You see what I mean? I really would like to try to make a play over here. Okay, let's see. Here we go again. Give him crane formation this time, so he's got a little demolish. A little bit of demolish ability. Just a little bit. We're not using Azura formation because it's yeah. Crane. Give me that demolish. This has to be enough. Should I try to actually bring a tower? It's too slow. They're gonna bring reinforcements, and then that tower is gonna get stuck in the middle. Not volley because that didn't do anything. You know what? Give me 8, so we can get So Yan and his poison wind. It would help. I don't think so. I think it would just be a liability. Because what Wei's going to do is they're going to send their guys from these back lines again as we're attacking the city, and then that tower is going to be too slow. If I have to retreat again, the tower person's going to be in a bad spot. Where am I at? 59,000? Yeah, I guess leave it there. 15k here. It's crazy that Han Zong has held on for as long as it has. With virtually no troops, no reinforcements. I've been really sending almost everything into Jing. If we can crack the defenses here and reach the second level, if we can crack this first line right through here and reach the second level, we don't even have to take the second level. We just have to threaten. That's all we have to do, is threaten Sushang. We threaten Sushang, and all of a sudden, all these regions have to start sending troops to defend Sushang, which will take pressure off of Wu. Not a lot. And it'll take pressure off of the West. We have to crack this defense right here. Right now, he's putting everything on one spot, you see? But if you get to this level, now he's got to grab from all sorts of different regions. And it's more difficult to concentrate. This is too easy for him. It's way too easy for them to concentrate on Sinye right now. I still want to attack Jiangxia, man. I think when I get this transport, we're going to send 2 guys on a one-way trip towards Jiangxia. Just to threaten it a little bit, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. Probably send Bullvecker. Our faithful servant Bullvecker. And maybe Yang Hu. Just conquer the region since you're here. Grab all the hexes. Alright, is there any combat right now for us? No. Nothing. How are the supplies doing? 18,000 supplies. We're losing 1,000 a turn. Let's watch Deng Ai destroy Wu. The damage is just...
有使者在等您。
Nothing can be done. Horrible damage. Dude, I will do it, but I want an item. Leadership would be great, but a weapon would be better, right? Nah, I didn't think so. Don't push Saru, you might send Sima-Yi down. It's funny that Sima-Yi's been relegated to transport captain. Right, our transport, by the way, speaking of, finally, start sending the supplies so that we can continue our campaign. Everything, bro, just fucking go all out. We need an inflection. An inflection. An injection. An injection of stability, resources. Spend whatever you got on supplies. Okay. Hard City's looking 7, 2, 5. Okay. Nothing's ready just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and send this 7 up early. If we're gonna attack Jiangxia. If nothing else, Wei will have to turn around. Alright, so send a Bullvecker and Yang Hu. Yang Hu doesn't have a title? Amateur mistake right there. We should give Bullvecker a promotion. Bullvecker a promotion. Where are you? Where you at, old man? Okay. And then let's give Yang Hu a title as well. What do we give this guy? Doesn't have to be a lot. 8,000? I'll do 8,000. What's his leadership? 90? Yeah. Okay. Goose formation. That should be interesting. What does Pen and Sword do? It increases allied morale and assault. Okay. Restrained, restrained. Let's do volley. So you can target the city. And then I'll give Bullvecker 10,000. I'm going to send you guys right here because there's a good chance that Wu's going to attack right away. So let's wait and see. And we can just turn around. If it just baits the AI into attacking, we'll just turn around and drive them off. No problem. No problem at all. Transport's on the way. Are we still... Yep. Nothing but banquet. Let's just throw the damn... Throw the damn parties. Fuck it. I give up. Guys want to throw a party? Throw a party. Throw all the parties. Alright. Let's hope they got it out of their system. What is this punk doing? He's just in the way, huh? Alright. Liu Shan's got what? Lore formation, right? Okay, this is good. The bowmen are in the back. Okay, perfect. Okay. Is Deng Ai gonna take Chai Sang? Looks like it. Look at how much damage he's done to the city. The feather fan. Are we building our own Suge Liang? We're building our own Kong Ming. We have. I think we found the wheelchair, and now we have the fan. This is just horrible. Fei Shi has died. Oh, Fei Shi was pretty good. I know, Suge's belongings. We should give them to your character. I feel like Masu would be the one to cherish those things. Finding all of them? Yeah, he's digging them up. Hey, I found your dad's fan. Suge Go's like... But he was buried with that fan and that wheelchair. Masu's like... What? What are you talking about? He throws away a shovel. He just throws away... I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, gotta go. See you later. Whoops, look at the time. Gotta go. But my dad was buried with those things. Send the 12K. I'm sure this fool's gonna attack, so send the 12K. Probably have to mount a defense while we're mounting an... Oh my god, an offense too. He liberated them from grave robbers. Oh, okay, so he's just looking after them. He's what you call an, what's the word I'm looking for? Not an excavator. He's, you know, Harrison Ford. Indiana Jones. What's Indiana Jones's thing? I can't think of the name. That title, you know, the people that run around digging around bones. They dig up bones and shit. He learned from the British. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. And the French. Everyone else who's colonized. Hey, cool stuff. I'm going to take this back with me. Archaeologist. Yes. Archaeologist. It's an archaeologist. Just digging shit up. To save up on partying? Yeah, he's probably indebted already. It said we were hostile. Oh, because we're crossing through their territory. Right, right. Right.
Shit.
No, you don't have to do that. Although you could. I'd much rather you go for the city. Let's take the city. Send more troops. Let's do 10. Small business ventures. Small business ventures. Yeah, I get that. Selling merchandise out of the back of a unlabeled van. That kind of stuff. You know. Offering protection for the local for the local neighbors, you know, small business ventures. Wei is sending Rishin again. Oh, I believe it. I don't even have to see it. I believe it. Rishin is just forever. I mean, he's going to keep getting troops.
我出发了。
They're going to keep funneling him more and more troops. So,
什么事？
we need to get back to the
我
gate.
知道了。
I don't want to risk anybody. Once our transport gets here, we might be able to push on. Oh, this is going to put us over our cap, huh? So next turn, I've got to deploy some troops so I don't lose the extra. The cap's only 50 there.
那就出发吧。
I guess we'll go after this city. On Ding next. Are we ready to advance? Looks like we're in position, yeah.
你找我吗？
As ready as we're ever going to be.
知道了。您找我吗？请交给我。
怎么了？好吧，我在这里，
This is going to be tough.
谨遵命令。
怎么了？谨遵命令。是。请交给我吧。
Suge memorabilia? Yeah. No knockoffs either. Authentic stuff. Disorder! Oh my god. Hit him with everything you got, which isn't much. 12,000 transport on the way. Okay. At least we'll get one more turn in to hit. Oh, the transport got there! Oh, I lost my troops. The one time I underestimate transports. Oh, it's not Rishin, it's Yu Shen. What a fuck up. $6,000 in Chang'an. We might be able to steal Chang'an. Let's do it. What's up, Vinny? How's the unification going? It's like pulling teeth right now. Very difficult. All right. I think I know what we're going to do here. We're going to go triple crane and double catapult against Chang'an. Average Shu experience? Yeah, I mean, it's about what you'd expect, right? Triple crane, double catapults. How many does that leave back to defend? 5,000 soldiers back to defense? Yeah, I'll take that. Let's go for the big play.
都跟我来。
Shocking, I know. Alright, get these troops up there. This is kind of all I have, so. Send the Dasher up there? One of the Dash brothers? You mean the only Dash brother? You mean the only Dash brother, young king? I have only one Dasher. We don't talk about the other one. He's been strict from the records. Are we gonna get there? We should get there.
在这里，
You know what? Why don't you hang around the port here? Because I don't know what the hell this guy's doing.
谨遵命令。
Just watch Bolvecker's back so he can safely land and get up there. Take that spot. More banquets. You guys are insane with the banquets. No gold. Are you sending gold? 1,000? We've got a gold problem. Too much partying, no doubt. No doubt it's too much partying.
成功了。
There we go.
我带来了好消息。
水到渠成。
Disorder? Yeah, disorder's backbreaking. Yeah, they're not even just gonna ask for banquets. They're gonna spam fucking banquets all day. I kind of wish you could turn them off because it's annoying. Look at this. Oh god. Liu Lue, Bu Chen. And then another 3 units over here. Just in time because the defenses are just getting here, so I am not worried.
那就出发吧。
Oh, so we're being annoying is what you're saying? Liu Zan's kid? Here, use Iron Wall. Since you're just getting shot at right now. What makes Spear of Influence so good? It's just it allows for more micromanaging. So if you like microing a little bit more specifically controlling how you build out, it's better in that sense. There's a couple of little things that you can't really do in Awakening, I feel like, but I haven't played Spear in a long time, so I would say it's worth getting. The only thing is, like, it's more micro heavy than Awakening. So if you don't like micromanagement, then I would not get it. You know? I'm doing pretty good right now. You love microing? Yeah, I recommend it then, Vinny. I recommend it. Look at you huddled in there. Oh my, look at you huddled in there. Is she talking shit? This might be the game that captures officer personalities the best, man. Like, there's so many little quote bubbles that they gave each officer. And the bubbles that you get are based on the situation, and it's also based on the officer's personality. Yeah, I don't want to send Soyum in because his troops are way too low. I want to keep him back because when they're going to deploy a garrison, he can start shooting the garrison. Look at this bullshit. Are you kidding me right now? Never have I ever seen the AI put a boat unit down here to try to come down and cut me off. Not from this direction. We could easily destroy those two, but the city's gonna fall, right? Yeah, it's too late anyway. Big who cares there.
什么事？明白了。
Alright. The city is attacking. Where are these guys going? Are they going this way? I don't know. Let's worry about this spot over here. We got Budget Guan Yu. Yes, true. Send Shamo King out there. Send both of our guys. Both of our wreckers. The future games keep the trait system. Yeah, the trait system in this game is amazing. It's amazing. It's the closest thing we've ever gotten to like a Crusader King's... to like a Crusader King level of officer personality. This is the closest thing we've ever gotten, so I hope they keep it too. Wait. Well, no, because I can't control where he's going to stand once he sees the enemy, so
即刻出征！
just keep him an arrow. Okay. Troops are on the way. No problem. No problem. Transport's there. Cool. Commencing our march. How'd you get behind the catapult? Catapult's kind of slow. I guess that's fine. We can fix it later. Paradox game is better. Yeah, it's way better. It's way better.
实在愧不敢当。
They basically invented a whole genre. Like grand strategy. When I think grand strategy, I really think of only Paradox.
即刻出发！
Like to me, they're the creators of that genre. Like nobody captures that at all. It just doesn't happen. Doesn't exist. There is only them. Steel Serpent +3 as a barrier of entry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I would say that's why you have alternatives like games like this, where it's like a dipping your toes into the concept of strategy. Both flanks, huh? Shan Ran's got rally, but our morale's pretty high. It's pretty good over here. Okay. Masu's almost back. I guess they're coming up to capture the port. Tian Yu is still alive? Yeah, Tian Yu lives for a long time. The guy's like well into his 70s, I want to say. That he lived for. Liu Shan's leadership has gone up to 19. Koei's more Asia focused. He almost matched Liao Hua, it's true, yeah. We're doing really good damage, but can we sustain? I don't know. But our damage is good at least. Bolkai's about to get routed. The enemy is here. Let's do surprise attack, throw him into disorder. Hold that spot. Look at that. They both have reckless, but they know exactly what to do. Without giving them orders, they know exactly where to go. This is horrible. The rise and fall of Shu, yeah.
怎么了？
And he was a yellow turban. Kind of crazy. I'm gonna watch the port with Yang Hu.
一切
Stand over that port. Speaking of ports, is there anyone left? We can send Liu Zan to fight Junior. In fact, that's exactly what I'll do. The good news is you got a promotion. But we need you to bring your son back in chains. So, you know, kind of a good news, bad news situation.
迎战吧！
I kind of wish units would betray, though, on the field. Like, imagine him betraying. His unit just changes colors. I kind of miss stuff like that from the older games.
圆满完成。
Where it's like, okay, he doesn't just betray you. He fucking takes all of your soldiers with him.
好吧，
Okay. Where are we at with transports? No transports moving? That's a problem. See, that's how I know I'm fucking up. Should always be transports moving somewhere. Coming and going. You come and go. You come and go.
出发吧！
Domestic abuse, domestic violence, child abuse, we call it discipline. I want to say here to that, but it's a little too open-ended, so... I'm just going to say most of the time, yes. Disappointed with ROTK remake? You are not alone. You've come to the right place. I don't think I have anything good to say about... I don't have anything good to say about remake. But...
我知道了。
I don't want to... I try not to talk about remake. Because it's... I don't have a lot of good things to say about it, so...
毫不费力。
We have one transport that's on the way. Okay. And we got 13,000 here. We got to get them right away up there. All the money went into voice actors. Fuck, man. Imagine giving a shit about voice actors. That's crazy. Imagine spending money for voice actors in this type of game. Okay. He's rushing this way. Something to worry about for Dynasty Warriors 3 Remake. Yeah, I don't really care about that kind of stuff. The only thing I'm worried about for Remake is the peons. If the peons have to be at grunt level. If the grunts don't have their grunt power level, if they fight like modern Dynasty Warriors where they're just peons, then the whole game is scuffed. The whole game is scuffed. And it's going to have no staying power. Oh, what's up, Majestic Dolphin? Been playing Romance 9? Bro, that's awesome. Romance 9 is the best. That is the best romance. I say it all the time. That is my absolute favorite. I've been playing Romance 9 since I got it. 20 years ago. Liu Shan's gonna get routed again. God damn. Feng Zhen's leadership has gone up by 1. Nice. Beautiful. Rally's ready. Why rally but not barbarian? Oh, he's not engaged yet. Okay. Liu Shan has been annihilated. Okay. Surprise, surprise. Let's go, barbarian howl. Yeah, 9 is a near perfect game. Romance 9 is a near perfect video game. And I don't think we'll ever get a remake because they fucked up 8 so badly, but maybe we'll get a Nobunaga's Ambition remake, at least one. But again, we're gonna have, like I said at the beginning of the stream, everything that they do, you have to take with a grain of salt. You can't even trust Koei to do a simple copy and paste. Okay? You can't even trust them to do a simple copy and paste, man. They can't even do that. They proved it with Remake. With 8 Remake, they proved that they can't even fucking do that. And yes, I'm still pissed. And I'm gonna be pissed about that forever. Because that should have been easy street. Our attack is faltering. 10 and 11, yeah. Everybody in my group likes 11 the most. Like back in the day, whenever we used to play multiplayer, like a lot of my friends liked Romance. Like a lot of them got into it. So we used to play multiplayer. 11 was the game of choice for multiplayer. But I always fought for 9. I always thought, my thing was like, let's play 9. But the thing is when you're, first of all, we were playing multiplayer, so it's more competitive. Competition means that you want to outdo everybody, and then everyone's like a teenager, so you want more control. So 11 versus 9, nobody really liked playing 9 because it's more simulation based. And so everyone in our group wants more, you know, because of the conditions, the context, everybody wants more control over their units and what they do. But I always loved 9. Like I said, ever since I got it, I love the idea of like, hey, I love the idea of make a cool plan, but it's not going to work. I love when video games emulate the chaotic, you know, the chaotic aspect of life. You know, I love when video games reflect that chaotic unpredictability, the uncertainty of life. I love when games do that. And I love when strategy games do that. So that's why I always gave the edge to 9. I don't like my games being solvable. Like, to me, that's very boring. That's very dry. But, you know, like I said, we were playing competitive. So 11 gets the edge because you can tell your guys exactly what you want them to do. You can screw over everybody exactly how you want to screw them over. Yeah, and 10 was amazing too. 10 was an amazingly strong entry. If you guys haven't played 7, if you like 10, I highly recommend 7. 7 is very close to 10, but better. So if you guys haven't played Romance 7, definitely go play it. That game's very, very good. Like, ridiculously good. I don't like officer play entries. Just as a rule, I just don't like officer play entries. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms 7, I like a lot. And it's an officer play entry. I like it a lot. It's a very, very good entry. Part of the reason why I wasn't so high on 8 when 8 came out.
我明白了。
The only thing in 7 that I didn't really like, and that's looking back at it, is that there wasn't a lot of scenarios to play. Like, Romance 7 only had a couple of scenarios in the game. But, you know... Oh, fuck. Alright. We'll thin our lines out a little bit. I can still hold on. I can still, we can send 1 unit back and then just defend. Yeah. I can make this work. I can make this work. Don't worry, I can make it work. Never played 12. Yeah, me neither. I didn't get to play 12 and 13, I think mostly just because I was like very busy. Most of my 20s was just very busy with, you know, the hustle. So I missed a lot of stuff. Kill order? No, I will check it out though. Also, guys, tomorrow I should get my copy of Wulong. So I'll have a post in the morning, but if I get my copy of Wulong tomorrow, I might do a stream. I might stream some Wulong on the channel tomorrow night. So I had beaten the game before, but I never played it when the DLC was out. I beat it on Xbox. So I really want to go through the game and get to the DLC. I think we just have to run at this point. So this is another attack that just failed. 13 is your first ROTK. Yeah, I remember seeing my friend. So my buddy bought it, and I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, Romance of the Three Kingdoms is still around. Feng Zhang has challenged Tian Yu. And I didn't get to play 13 at the time, but I remember being like he had it, and he was like, you should play it. And I was like, I'm far too busy to even attempt to play Romance. But I kept it in the back of my mind, and then as the years rolled on, I always remembered to check on the series, like, oh, are they going to make another one? Are they going to make another one? And then they made 14. All right. 81 versus 73. Feng Zhen, please. This should be a wipe. A quick one and done, brother. You can save our retreat right now. This is the second time Feng Zhen holds the Vanguard spot. Oh my god, he's fucking him up. Oh, Feng Zheng! Beating up Tian Yu. He's not afraid to punch an old man. Captured the old man too. We take the fight to those old guys. Beating up on Grandpa, baby. That's how we do it. We actually did some damage. It's for nothing, though. It doesn't matter. It's too late. Shamo King's leadership. Oh, they're coming for us? Is that what's happening here? He doesn't have a fucking... Alright, keep him back then. Just send Yong Kai out there. I don't know about betrayed. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm actually more worried about Bolvecker and Yang Hu. I'm more worried about these two guys. This transport, I feel like it's been there for a little while now, and it's taken a little bit. Are they coming back? They might be coming back. Protect the siege equipment. My lines are getting very thin right now. I had to go double, huh? I had to go double catapult. One catapult wasn't enough. I had to double up. Now I'm in danger. Joining Lu Shang? I don't even know who that is, bro. I don't know who that is. Recruit what you can, cause recruit who you can, bro. They're coming. More like Hu Shang, right? What's your attack on this boat here? It's not great. Ah, it's not great. Okay. Don't you have your poison thing ready though? I'm gonna bring So Yum back. I'm gonna try to give Feng Zheng hope, but I think he's gone. I think he's a goner. You know what? No, I can't send them back because what is Feng Zheng staying back for if So Yum just runs in there? What is the sacrifice for then? Alright. So we got Liu Zhan chasing Junior around. We're turning back to try to drive back Wu, because it looks like they're coming up here to cut us off. These two are beating down this guy. We've got a little bit of reinforcements, not a lot. And then the north is looking pretty perilous right now. At the beginning of the stream, it was Han Zong that was looking perilous. Now it's Tian Shui. All I've got to do is take this, which I will take it this turn. And then Chen Hao Ran can beat up on these two, because they're going to be cut off. So we'll destroy these two units, and then form up and attack Chang'an. And I don't know, Tian Shui is just going to have to hold on. Try to. Whatever. Do whatever they can do over there. Yeah, if Feng Zheng gets captured, we're going to have to bargain. We're going to have to try to bargain to get him released. Good shit. Oh, he went back in the city? Huh. Use Iron Wall. Might keep you alive. It might keep you alive, buddy. For God's sakes, run. He's not running. A defeat is a defeat. It's true. Alright, we've got Mei. What a desperate push, man. This is a desperate attack right here. No. We need to start recruiting these guys. I keep forgetting, like, to try to recruit some prisoners. There it is. Surround and conquer. You're dead.
请您过目。
Okay, you're dead.
什么事？尽息一切。
Do I even have to attack them? I think they'll run out of supplies. No, because they might get... Am I connected this way? I'm connected this way as well. I can ignore these guys. So I'm just going to ignore them. They'll catch up to me if anything.
谨遵命令。嗯。谨遵命令。
13,000. You sure you still want to attack? You sure you want to try that? 24,000? What the hell's this? Transport? Transport, perhaps? Nope, looks like 2 units. Fuck. Yeah, I would be that unlucky, huh? The pipeline, man. The pipeline's just never ending. Yep. Alright, that's a fucking disaster. What are we at with the stream? 2 hours? Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here for now. This Jiangxia thing just didn't... It amounted to nothing. I really thought maybe I could get up here. But Chaisang fell apart so quickly. It just fell too fast. Wu's spiraling. You know, they're just spiraling downwards, and Sun Quan is still attacking me because he's lost his damn mind. You love how Wu helps Wei? Yeah, it's... Sun Quan's, you know, he's getting, that dementia's kicking in at this point. So I guess next week we'll see if we can take Chang'an. The goal of this run is to take the center, take Luoyang, and maybe push up and take Sushang if we can. But I'd really like to take Chang'an and Luoyang. These are the big 2 cities. That's what all this is for, man. Do what Kongming could not do. So, we'll continue this next Sunday, and I'll have an announcement for our next community series for Nobunaga's Ambition on Friday. So if you want to submit an officer for that run, if you want to create and submit an officer for that run, check Friday. I'll have the post around lunchtime. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I might see you guys tomorrow for Wulong stream, tomorrow night. So I'll have a post in the morning. Until then, guys, take care. Have a good weekend. What's left of it.